So let's discuss the lies and the deception when it comes to Bitcoin. So it's Christmas jumper day. I'm sporting mine. Please share yours down in the Discord, link down in the description. I think it's Christmas jumper day. So, had to sport the old Christmas jumper, but there's a lot to cover off. So let's get down to the desktop and let's take a look at everything that's going on. So we're going to start here on coin market cap. The total market cap of crypto globally is down 1.27% at the time of recording at $1.58 trillion. Bitcoin at 43,724.42, down 0.24% in the past 24 hours, but still up 16.49% in the last 7 days. Ethereum at 2,320.91, up 3.09% for the last 24 hours and 14.56 over the last 7 days. But let's sort of dig into this. We've got the CEO of 𝗕𝗘𝗪𝗧𝗏 lashing out at Bitcoin, suggesting crypto should be banned. And this was in front of Congress, I believe. And look, I want to basically discuss all the lies, all the deception and everything that's happening in the crypto space, particularly around Bitcoin and altcoins. It's really, prominent investors with a big audience, with lots of capital, in positions of power that are trying to mislead, your everyday investor, into selling their crypto, their Bitcoin and so on. And I'm going to demonstrate what I mean by this in today's video. So we've got this here. Obviously, it's interesting, right? Because a lot of this is because, he was saying that it's because of criminal activity. So here we go. Yeah, look, crypto is for criminals is what he was saying. And, it is basically being used to circumnavigate the actual issues, that stop them, prevent them from being caught money laundering, basically, in essence. And look, this is what I kind of wanted to say. Like, all of these banks are doing it. All this traditional finance companies are doing the same thing. Royal Bank of Canada fined $7.5 million over money laundering lapses, right? We've got it here as well. French banks accused of money laundering linked to Amazon deforestation. Again, more of it, right? Singapore Central Bank looking into banks' role in $1.8 billion money laundering case. Like, the list goes on and on. Qantas slapped with $840K fine over the anti-money laundering violations. Like, what I want to kind of let everybody know is, like, 𝗕𝗘𝗪𝗧𝗏 CEO coming out saying this stuff is just to scare people out of their crypto, out of their Bitcoin. And look, the stuff that should really scare people isn't even in the news. It isn't even on the radar. And I'm going to come on to some of that in a moment. I did talk about some of it in yesterday's video, but there's something else people need to know about in today's video that isn't sort of mainstream, right? So yeah, look, this stuff is just not good. But just moving away from this for a moment, we got Deloitte taps Polkadot ecosystems Kilt blockchain for digital shipping logistics. Again, this is around like KYC, knowing your customer, but also knowing your cargo. Really interesting stuff. We've got 3 giant companies collaborate to provide cryptocurrency recovery service. And look, yesterday I talked about, there being some, I guess, issues with mainstream blockchain as it stands at the moment for us to bring in mainstream adoption, right? There's some limitations, some issues. One being that, and I get messaged all the time, people lose their crypto. They send it on the wrong blockchain network, or on one, so Binance Smart Chain to Coinbase, ETH, network wallet, and you lose your crypto. So, these things are bottlenecks when it comes to getting people into cryptocurrency from, your everyday individual, your non-techie individual. And obviously Coinbase have, come out with a link-based thing that you can send through WhatsApp, Telegram, and so on. And people can just, do payments through the link, which is really, really good and beneficial for that. But this is also a beneficial service, being able to recover funds. So this is a really interesting. So it's Safe collaborates with Signum Bank and 𝗕𝗘𝗪𝗔𝗥𝗘 to launch crypto recovery service. I'm going to drop this in our Discord. It might help many people. We got ARK Invest recoups millions from Coinbase stock sale amid record highs. Been taking profits on the Coinbase stock. I've been really bullish on crypto projects, stocks or companies that have exposure to blockchain, right? I've said that they were going to do well. We've seen all-time highs. We've seen ARK Invest taking some profits. Profits is something that people should really consider doing. I do think we've got lower prices to see. We got Robinhood on Thursday launched its crypto service in European Union, allowing users to buy, sell a range of 25 digital assets. This move comes after the second big expansion outside the US, after the firm opened a whitelist for UK customers to join the stock trading platform in early 2021. So really, really cool stuff. Bosch deep-in device lets you share data and earn crypto. Like, what I kind of want to sort of align this back to is the 𝗕𝗘𝗪𝗀𝗀𝗧 comments that, we should be shutting crypto down. Well, Robinhood are at it, like lots of big tech companies, Deloitte, Bosch, they're all into this, right? And what we said back in 2020 was everything was going to be tokenized. BlackRock have now come out and said everything's going to be tokenized. And, that's the way the world is going, right? And 𝗕𝗘𝗪𝗀𝗀𝗧, you can't listen to what they're saying. Watch what they're doing, because what they're doing is not what they're saying. Bitcoin project Babylon raises $18 million to bolster development of staking protocol, I should say. So look, this is really, really cool. Polygon Capital, Hack VC. You got Polygon Ventures, Castle Island Ventures, and OKX Ventures, all invested. So this is one to really keep an eye on, right? But this is the other issue that, is starting to come into play when it comes to Bitcoin, and isn't really getting the front headline articles that perhaps it should. And the reason it doesn't is because it will worry people, right? And I want to sort of cover this with you. So this basically is, a company calling out Ocean Mining for censoring Bitcoin privacy transactions, alleging state collusion. So what this is basically pointing at is there has been a policy of censorship, Whirlpool CoinJoin transactions and BIP47 notification transactions as of the 6th of December, which was yesterday. And basically what they're saying is they're making some changes so you are going to have less privacy. And that is a really, really big concern, right? And it goes against the ethos of Bitcoin. And, that's really being put under threat, right? And this is stuff that we need to be aware of that is going on, right? Because, at government level, it's really about them having the power. They've lost the power when it comes to Bitcoin. They're trying to regain it back. And for me, I've highlighted risks of, the likes of BlackRock, governments around the world getting a really large percentage share of, the Bitcoin and potentially being able to make changes that we perhaps wouldn't want to see. They could hard fork Bitcoin, for example, they could do 52% attacks and all sorts of things. So we want to be really mindful of all this stuff. So just be aware of it. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, mash up that like button, subscribe if you haven't subscribed already, tapping that bell, selecting all the notifications, and I will catch you in the next one. Take care.